Ladies and gentlemen, today I speak directly to the hearts of those who have endured a pain that words can barely express. It's the kind of pain that emerges when you pour your love, time, and energy into others, only to be shattered by the very people you trusted most. This is the anguish of being used, a pain that cuts to the core, shaking the foundations of your soul and leaving you questioning one of life's most basic truths, your own worth. When betrayal strikes, it doesn't just hurt, it makes you doubt every act of kindness you've ever given. You replay every moment, every word, searching for where it all went wrong. But here's what you need to understand: this pain, as deep as it runs, does not define you. It can become the catalyst for an extraordinary journey, a path to healing, strength, and self-discovery you never thought possible. You gave your all with an open heart. You believed in the power of reciprocity, stood by those in their joy and in their storms, then shared your soul, expecting your love and loyalty would be returned in kind. But what you didn't expect, what so many of us struggle to accept, is that some people only take. They don't reciprocate, they don't give back, and they don't stand with you when you need them most. They drain your energy, your faith, your hope, and when you finally look for them, they're gone, leaving behind nothing but emotional wreckage. You're left to pick up the pieces. This reality is harsh, hitting at the core of our humanity, the belief that genuine care will be valued. But here is where you discover something profound. No matter how much they've hurt you, your strength lies in your ability to rebuild. Betrayal doesn't just cause pain, it can destroy you. Realizing that all the love and time you invested was never truly appreciated is a devastating truth to face. They never really cared the way you thought they did. When that truth hits, it feels like the ground beneath you collapses. But as hard as that truth is to bear, understand this: it does not define you. Their selfishness and cruelty are a reflection of them, not you. Your ability to love and trust isn't a weakness, it's a rare strength. While they may have acted with cold indifference, you remain whole because your essence is greater than any betrayal. The fact that you gave so much of yourself is not a sign of defeat, but a testament to the depth of your heart. Now is the time to rebuild. Those scars you carry aren't symbols of failure, they are marks of resilience. They show that despite the pain, you survived, you endured, and you never stopped being who you are. Each step you take toward rebuilding is a step toward an even stronger version of yourself. They may have tried to break you, but they could never destroy your spirit. As wounded as your heart may be, it still beats. It still holds the capacity to love, to believe, and to hope. The pain they caused does not have the power to take that away from you. This is your moment to let go of the hurt and gather the pieces of your life. You're not just rebuilding the person you were before, you're creating a wiser, stronger, and more self-aware version of yourself. This isn't just healing, it's a rebirth. With every step forward, you affirm that no matter how much they tried to break you, you are unbreakable. Your strength doesn't just come from enduring the pain, but from your courage to move forward, to rise, and to continue living fully. You're not defined by the wounds you've suffered, but by the way you choose to heal and grow. Each challenge you've faced has brought you new wisdom and a deeper understanding of your worth. And now, as you leave behind those who hurt you, you create space for new joys, new experiences, and a future that you shape on your terms. They may have tried to diminish you, but your strength has proven far greater than their betrayal. You've learned a crucial lesson: not everyone deserves your love. From this point on, you will be more discerning about who you allow into your life. Only those who truly see your value, who appreciate your kindness and will never take you for granted, will earn a place in your world. Let those who used you go. They were never meant to stay. They were just a painful chapter in your story, and that chapter is now closed. The next chapter will be written with self-love, wisdom, and unshakable strength. You are not broken, nor are you beyond repair. Even in your darkest moments, you are still whole. As you gather the pieces of your life, you will come to realize that the best parts of you, your kindness, your compassion, and your strength, are still very much intact. These qualities, which have withstood the harshest of pains, are what will guide you forward. With them, you will rebuild yourself into a person more resilient and powerful than you ever imagined. This is your rebirth. And as you step into this new chapter of your life, understand that every single hardship you faced has prepared you for this moment. The betrayal, the heartbreak, the disillusionment, they weren't just moments of suffering. They were the fires that forged your strength, the storms that tested your endurance, and the lessons that sharpened your wisdom. These experiences, though painful, have made you who you are today, someone who knows their worth, who knows the value of their heart, and who understands that self-love is the foundation of everything. There will be times when the weight of your past tries to pull you back, when doubt whispers that maybe you're not as strong as you thought. But remember this: every time you felt like giving up and didn't, every time you chose to stand tall despite the pain, you proved yourself wrong. You proved that you are resilient, that you have the power to rise, no matter how many times life knocks you down. This is your story, and you are the author. You decide how it unfolds from here. The pain may be part of your journey, but it will not be the end of your story. It is merely a chapter that pushed you toward a greater, more authentic version of yourself. You see, pain is not the enemy. It's the bridge between who you were and who you are becoming. Pain shows us where we need to grow, and growth demands that we step out of the comfort of familiarity, even when it hurts. The people who left you behind, who took advantage of your kindness, they were never equipped to walk this path with you. They were temporary lessons, meant to teach you something invaluable: that your worth is not defined by how others treat you, but by how you choose to treat yourself. You are enough, not because of what you give to others, but because of who you are at your core. From now on, you will walk with a new understanding, a deeper confidence. You will protect your heart not by closing it off, but by giving it only to those who are worthy. You will no longer bend for those who don't appreciate your strength. You will no longer chase the validation of those who can't see your worth, because you've learned that the only validation that truly matters is your own. You are the source of your power. Let this realization sink in. You are unbreakable. Not because you've never been broken, but because you've pieced yourself back together time and time again. Each time stronger, wiser, and more resilient. This is your superpower. You may have been cracked by life, but those cracks are where your light shines through. And that light is something no one can ever take from you. As you move forward, embrace the uncertainty, the unknown, the new. Don't fear what's ahead, because you now know that you can handle anything. Life will continue to present challenges, but each time you will rise to meet them, fortified by the strength you've earned through your trials. You are no longer the person who simply endures. You are the person who thrives. The people who once caused you pain will fade into the background of your life, distant memories that no longer have the power to hurt you. They were chapters necessary, but finished. What lies ahead are pages waiting to be filled with joy, with love that uplifts, with relationships that nurture. And most importantly, with a newfound love for yourself. You will live with the knowledge that you are worthy, always have been, and always will be. This is your rebirth. Step into it boldly. Own your strength, claim your future, and remember, nothing, and no one, will ever dim the light that is you. As you move forward, take a moment to truly acknowledge the transformation unfolding within you. This isn't just about healing from the past, it's about stepping into the fullness of your potential. The weight you carried from the hurt, the disappointment, the betrayal, it's being lifted, piece by piece. With every breath, you are shedding the remnants of that pain, making room for something far greater. You are no longer the person who was defined by what was taken from them. You are the person defined by what you've reclaimed: your power, your peace, and most importantly, your self-worth. In this new phase of your life, you are not seeking validation from others. You are no longer waiting for someone to affirm your value or recognize your strength, because you've already found that within yourself. The love you once so freely gave to others, you are now learning to direct inward to the person who truly deserves it the most: you. You are building a foundation that no one can shake, because it's grounded in the most powerful force you possess: self-love. Understand that this isn't the end of your story, it's a new beginning. A beginning where you are the one in control, where your happiness isn't contingent upon others, but is something you create from within. You've learned that self-worth isn't something to be negotiated. It's not dependent on whether someone stays or goes, whether they appreciate you or not. Your worth is intrinsic, undeniable, and unshakable. This is the most profound truth you've discovered on this journey. Now, as you look ahead, know that you are stepping into a world where you set the standards. You decide who is allowed in your life. You choose the kind of love and respect you will accept. And this time you are doing so from a place of clarity, wisdom, and strength. No longer will you give to those who only take. No longer will you let others dictate how you feel about yourself. You are the guardian of your own peace. And that is a power no one can ever take from you. Every challenge, every heartache, every betrayal, they've all been part of your preparation. You are a warrior, not because life has been easy, but because you faced the hardest moments and still chose to rise. You've become stronger, not despite your scars, but because of them. They are not marks of defeat, they are proof of your resilience. Every scar tells a story of survival, of perseverance, and of a heart that refused to be broken, no matter how many times it was hurt. Moving forward, your path is clear. It's no longer cluttered with the expectations of others, with the weight of their betrayal. Now it is open, ready for you to walk boldly into the future. You deserve a future that reflects your inner strength and your unwavering belief in yourself. You will attract relationships built on mutual respect, love, and loyalty, because you now know exactly what you deserve. As you rebuild, understand that you are not just piecing together who you were before. You are creating something entirely new, a version of yourself that is more powerful, more self-assured, and more unshakable than ever before. You are emerging from the ashes, not as someone who simply survived the fire, but as someone who thrived in its aftermath. You are the embodiment of resilience, of rebirth, and of hope. And as you continue this journey, remember one simple truth: you are unstoppable. Not because life won't throw challenges your way, it will. But now you are equipped with the strength, wisdom, and self-love to handle whatever comes next. You have risen from the darkest places and found your light. That light will guide you forward, illuminating the path to a future where you are no longer defined by what has happened to you, but by the incredible person you've become in spite of it. This is your story, and from this moment on, it will be written with courage, with self-love, and with the unshakable belief that no matter what comes your way, you will rise again and again, stronger and more resilient than ever before.